Are you looking for the best RTX 3070 Ti GPU? In this video we will look at some of the best RTX 3070 Ti GPU. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. ASUS ROG Strix GeForce RTX 3070 Ti. The ROG Strix name carries a lot of weight among PC gamers for delivering high-end gaming kits and top specifications, and the ASUS ROG Strix GeForce RTX 3070 Ti is no exception. The card offers a carefully curated combination of excellent thermal design, clock speeds, premium components, quality construction, and attractive aesthetics to offer something that warrants looking beyond the reference RTX 3070 Ti Founders Edition. At the center of the ASUS ROG Strix GeForce RTX 3070 Ti thermal design is ASUS AxialTech Fan Tech. A higher blade count on all three fans with slimmer barrier rings on the outer two, and an additional two blades plus a full-height ring on the center fan, increase lateral air intake for better airflow compared to previous cooling solutions from ASUS. Additionally, the alternate spinning direction of the center fan ensures air moves away from the chunky 2.9-slot heatsink rather than causing redundant air turbulence. The system is relatively quiet, aided by a fan shutoff feature once GPU temps drop below 50 degrees. Turning to performance, the ASUS ROG Strix GeForce RTX 3070 Ti keeps the reference card's boost to 1770 MHz, while OC mode ticks up to 1800 MHz. In line with what we'd expect from any RTX 3070 Ti GPU, the card confidently pumps out high FPS counts in 1440p, while 4K performance is good and about where you'd expect. The ASUS ROG Strix GeForce RTX 3070 Ti features two HDMI and a trio of DisplayPorts, something afforded by its chunky footprint that measures 318.5 by 140.1 by 57.78 mm. Make sure your case has the room to house this hefty beast. Number 2. Gigabyte AORUS GeForce RTX 3070 Ti Master. As with the other AORUS range products, the Gigabyte AORUS GeForce RTX 3070 Ti Master doesn't skimp on construction quality, with premium materials throughout from the PCB to the capacitors. Gigabyte's confidence in the card's durability adds a generous 4-year warranty to the mix. You also get a massive 1875 MHz boost clock, far outclassing the reference card, and blazing through the most demanding games at 1440p. Gigabyte's max-covered cooling solution employs blade stacks fans with a wind claw design, alternate spinning to reduce turbulence, a direct contact vapor chamber, composite heat pipes, and an angular fin design on the heatsink to broaden the contact surface for better temperature control. In action, the Gigabyte AORUS cooling solution works efficiently and quietly. While gimmicky to a certain extent, the integrated LCD monitor is a nicety that should please those wanting to customize their RTX 3070 Ti's aesthetics. It can display crucial monitoring details about the card, such as temperature and clock speed, customizable text, images, and GIFs. Allied to this is a good dose of RGB throughout the GPU, fully customizable thanks to Gigabyte's powerful RGB Fusion 2.0 software that boasts a dizzying range of color options and lighting effects. Additional features include a full metal backplate, dual BIOS mode, silent NOC, 3 HDMI and 3 DisplayPort outputs, and power supply light indicators to help troubleshoot issues. Much like the ASUS card above, the Gigabyte AORUS GeForce RTX 3070 Ti Master is a massive GPU, measuring 324 by 142 by 70 mm, and costs a pretty penny. Number 3. ASUS TUF Gaming OC RTX 3070 Ti. Value is relative, and we employ the term in the loosest sense here. About other AIB partner RTX 3070 Ti GPUs, the ASUS TUF Gaming OC RTX 3070 Ti is more affordable with excellent cooling, durable construction, and a welcome 1785 MHz boost in gaming mode and a speedy 1815 MHz in OC mode. It's marked as one of the best budget GPUs among RTX 3070 Ti models on the current market. In keeping with what we've come to expect from the ASUS TUF range, the ASUS TUF Gaming OC RTX 3070 Ti is made to last with solid all-around construction, a simple but pleasing industrial-style aesthetic based on a full aluminum shroud, and conservative use of RGB. Let's face it, RGB isn't for everyone, and a stripped-back option should suit those who prefer subtly in their rigs. Cooling is well served by ASUS triple fan axial tech, alternate spinning, a max contact heatsink array with extra surface smoothness for better thermal transfer, and a dedicated heatsink for the VRAM, one of the hottest components on the RTX 3070 Ti. This design not only manages temperatures well but ensures the solution works for years ahead by using longevity-geared components such as dual ball fan bearings. Additionally, by keeping things simple but performance-oriented, the ASUS TUF Gaming OC features a more modest footprint by AIB partner card standards, 299.9 by 126.9 by 51.7 mm, meaning it can fit quite a few more case types, including roomier mid-towers, but still offer 2 HDMI and 3 DisplayPort outputs. Number 4. MSI RTX 3070 Ti Gaming X Trio. The MSI RTX 3070 Ti Gaming X Trio warrants a spot in our guide simply for its ultra-quiet cooling solution. MSI's TRI Frozr 2 cooling system with its Torx Fan 4.0, precision-machined core pipes, and airflow control heatsink needs no introduction and works wonders to ward off unwanted airflow harmonics that produce audible fan whir, even under heavy loads. MSI's Gaming X Trio ups the boost core clock speed to a speedy 1830 MHz, features a tasteful array of fully customizable RGB via the Mystic Light software, quality components throughout, and 1 HDMI and 3 DisplayPort outputs. While the MSI card includes a sturdy metal backplate, the GPU also ships bundled with a support bracket that sits below the GPU to add a welcome extra bit of support to prevent sagging and PCIe damage. It will come as no surprise that the X Trio is a hefty GPU, 323 by 140 by 56 mm to be exact, positioning it among the longest 3070 Ti AIB partner cards out there alongside the Gigabyte AORUS GeForce RTX 3070 Ti Master. Additionally, it's one of the more expensive options out there. If quiet cooling isn't a priority, you can save some money by opting for more affordable GPUs such as the ASUS TUF Gaming OC RTX 3070 Ti or PNY GeForce RTX 3070 Ti 8GB XLR8 Gaming REVEL EPIC X. Number 5. PNY GeForce RTX 3070 Ti 8GB XLR8 Gaming REVEL EPIC X. Once again, affordability is relative, and it's essential to see this in the context of NVIDIA RTX 3070 Ti pricing. If you're looking for one of the most cost-effective models, you can't go wrong with the PNY GeForce RTX 3070 Ti 8GB XLR8 Gaming REVEL EPIC X. PNY's Gaming REVEL EPIC X has a boost core clock speed of 1770 MHz, matching the reference card from NVIDIA. A far cry from the boosts offered by the cards above, but something that keeps costs down and, for such a powerful card even at reference speeds, is a reasonable compromise in our estimation. The GPU boasts a triple fan cooling solution that does an excellent job of keeping temperatures within respectable limits, in some cases better than the more expensive cards. The trade-off is that the PNY card is one of the noisiest 3070 Ti's out there, with decibel levels approaching those produced by the Reference Founders Edition card from NVIDIA. The card's dimensions are 293.8 by 112 by 55.8 mm, making it a reasonably compact option. It features 1 HDMI and 3 DisplayPort outputs and a generous smattering of customizable EPIC X RGB surrounding the central fan.